I feel guided to make a video, and I'm not sure what's going to come through me because I just act on inspiration and whenever it flows. So let's see what this video is going to be about. Who knows, right? I know that for me, my life keeps unfolding. You know, there's so many things that are happening right now that are coming to the surface, and it's not easy, and it's also a blessing because the stuff is being removed or released from my I can't even say it, cells in my body, and it's a beautiful thing. A lot of people, you know, they resist it, or say, for instance, they have a body syndrome, so they go to the doctor, or they get sick and they take medicine, or something like that. And what's happening is our bodies are getting our attention, or it's being released, and we just need to wait it out. Today I'm having some symptoms, and I'm just letting it ride. You know, it's really much easier just to let our bodies do what it does, because our bodies are like nature. It knows what it's doing. If we get out of the way, they know how to heal themselves. I know every time that I get sick, I just let myself be. I rest. I drink plenty of fluids. I don't take medicine. I never take medicines for anything, you know, not even a headache or anything. I just let it ride, you know, because what a headache is, it's tension. It's stored energy, and what is trying to be released, and it's stuck somewhere. So you know, in order for it to be released, you just gotta let go of the resistance, and taking a pill just masks whatever's going on. Sometimes it helps to dialogue with the symptom and ask what, you know, what it's trying to tell us through getting our attention through our body, or whatever, you know, whatever is happening in our lives. You know, everything is trying to help us, you know, trying to help us understand ourselves, and trying to help us understand our soul's growth and evolution. And that's the beauty of this life experience. If we pay attention to things that are going on, we'll really understand ourselves better. So much of us give power away to teachers and books and things like that. And don't get me wrong, I mean, you know, I talk about, you know, all the powers within you, and I learn from teachers too, but I always check within, and that's what, you know, I'm about. I'm about empowering yourself, because it's time that we're all stepping up as our own leaders. There's no one to follow, you know. We don't get to know ourselves by asking, you know, well, not asking questions. We do get to know ourselves through asking questions, but by following other people's ways, we don't get to know ourselves, and we succumb to the idea that we don't have the power to do that, and that's not true. We're all powerful beings. We're all powerful creators, and we have you know, the power to create the lives that we want to live. And most of us give our power to our minds, what we've been conditioned to believe, our fears, and things that other people have told us, or even ways of the world. You know, there's new energies coming through right now, and these new energies are even more powerful than we can even imagine. And it's shocking our systems. It's actually pushing to the surface of things that no longer serve us, and it's not easy, you know. There's a lot of things that are happening all over the world in regards to this, and it's being shown to us, and all the fear is just being released. If we can hold that space of love for ourselves and everyone here, we are doing, you know, what we can do. It's not our job to change people, because every experience that someone goes through is perfect for their soul's growth and evolution. If we take away their catalyst, we're not helping them, we're actually hurting them, you know. And I know it's not easy to see people in pain. I know it's not easy to see people suffer, and you know, it's really not our job to take that away. It's our job to empower them to empower themselves, and that's, you know, that's that. You know, I'm not here to save anybody, and nobody needs to be saved. By the way, we just want to be loved, and it's in the healing we're the loving, and then the loving is the healing, and that's, you know, that's really the most valuable thing you can do for somebody when they're going through something, is just to hold that space of love for them, and just know, like, say, you know what, I'm here with you, I understand, and let them work with their higher self, and let them really understand what's going on, because every time you do something for someone, they don't know how to do it for themselves. It's like going to the gym. You can't lift weights for somebody. They have to do it themselves to grow their muscles. It's the same thing with healing. You can support them and maybe open them up to new ways of understanding and new perspectives, but let them find that for themselves. Just hold that space, you know, you can ask open-ended questions and things like that, like, how old were you when you experienced this, and what was going on at the time, what do you need, you know, and actually bring them back to themselves and have them dialogue with that part of themselves, and really teach them how to empower themselves. And That's what I do with my clients. That's what's helped me, and that's what's, I don't really go to anything else now. I went to healers in the past and therapists and things like that, but today, because I am more self-empowered, I do go to my guides. I sit with myself and I ask, the part of me, what's going on, and that's what it's about. We don't really need healers. I'm a healer. We really don't, because we are our own healer. So once we learn how to be with ourselves in that way, life would be so much easier for all of us. And the less dependency we are on the outside, the more free we are inside. And when we live in a free world, that's what heaven on earth is, freedom and love. And freedom means freedom to be ourselves, and freedom to really take care of ourselves and honor ourselves and listen to ourselves and be our own healers. So that's what came through me. Hey! Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and may you continue on your journey in a way that's right for you. I'm not here to tell you any right or wrong way to live. You have your choice. I am here to hold this space of love for you, knowing that you have the divine with you, and that you have your higher self, and that you have all the answers really within you. So anyways, this is what this video ended up being about. All right, I